Seeing a threat to humanity, the organization Chaldea assembles a crack team of magi to travel throughout time and secure the foundation of human history. But on the date they're set to initiate this operation, there's treachery from within. A bomb incapacitates their A and B teams, leaving Chaldea with a skeleton crew of staff and only one viable master to carry this burden. The series is 2016's Fate Grand Order First Order. I'm your host Fino, and this is Anime Anime. This is a one-episode special based on the mobile game Fate Grand Order, and it's a pretty strange interpretation of FGO's introductory chapter, at least as far as I remember. I've got a little familiarity with it. I got deep enough where they let me roll for characters, and I got this smug-looking assassin. She seems pretty good. Maybe I'll try it again once I do my Conclave dailies. But the story is that the protagonist Ritsuka still has to fulfill the organization's original mission, and is automatically transported to the burned-out ruins of Fuyuki, the location of the original Fate Stay Night, among other things. There, he's joined by a girl named Mash, who was mortally injured in the explosion, but saved through a contract with an unknown party, turning into a demi-servant, essentially part human, part magical entity. With some help from Chaldea's director and a friendly servant, they traverse this urban hellscape while fighting monsters and hostile servants. Mash has to adapt to being on the front lines, while Ritsuka struggles with the idea that there's more to being a master than jerking off from the sidelines while everyone else does all the work. This journey culminates in the revelation that the traitor within Chaldea was Slash, and he declares that human history has already been incinerated. Chaldea is alone in the future, left to run out the clock. Just to prove he's a prick, he also throws the director into the equivalent of a black hole, something that I'm sure won't have any unforeseen consequences. The special ends with Ritsuka, Mash, and the staff of Chaldea preparing to undo this extinction event. I'm gonna be real with you guys. First Order is extremely goddamn boring. Of the original characters, Ritsuka is meant to be a viewer self-insert, and so there's no texture to his personality whatsoever. Mash also feels like a dull, blank slate in this. And I get that First Order is supposed to represent the start of their adventure, but this hypothetical excuse doesn't hold up when so much screen time is dedicated to this bland, zero-chemistry duo delivering obvious lines. That's not a fact that needed to be flaunted. I think this leading role deficiency is why this anime leans so much on the old Fate Stay Night servants. You have the old Saber, Archer, Lancer, and Rider, who are either evil, double evil, or they have their roles swapped around from the old story. These characters with established personalities and relationships are the only element of First Order that doesn't actively put me to sleep. And even then, it's so indulgent that it reeks of desperation. Like when Casterku says, "Fuck this magic shit," and starts accosting Archer with his staff because, get it? He used to be Lancer and they'd fight. It's like, hey, remember this guy? Remember this guy? And they mug the camera like it's a 3D amusement park ride. For a show that's supposed to be taking itself seriously, it's remarkably tacky. What makes things even worse is that First Order is a fairly ugly anime, even for the time. You might be wondering if I've been picking unflattering in-betweens for these screen caps, but no. The whole anime has this uncooked look to it. And instead of embracing the more fast and choreographed combat you'd expect from a Fate anime, the fights in First Order are sluggish and boring. If nothing else, it reminds me of Studio Dean's 2006 Fate Stay Night adaptation. It's unbearably lame. Unwatchable even. You'd get a less dreadful experience watching the game cutscenes on YouTube. Thumbs down. Thanks for watching. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more, and come on twitch.tv/Finotaisen where I stream League of Legends all day, every day. Somebody help me for the love of God.